Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. Today we'll be finishing the trial. My camera should be up just a little bit more. There we go. That's better. I've actually been trying to figure out a new camera setup that looks better, but I haven't had a chance to implement that. Don't get mad at me. Relax. I don't think any of my viewers are actually mad at me, and they usually aren't. Usually very sweet. So we'll be resuming the trial from where we left off yesterday. I'm certainly feeling a lot better. Woke up very late though, but I kind of needed the rest. I don't know if I got that much rest, but you know, still better than I was yesterday. I'm just wondering if anyone's gonna pop in before we get started. And one day I'll play this game, I suppose. Apparently, the minigame. I never even saw the minigame from the first game, but apparently it sucked. I haven't heard very good things about this one, but the third game's minigame, V3's minigame, is apparently good enough that they turned it into a full-on game. That's cool. That's going to be Danganronpa S, I suppose. So I'm looking forward to that, I suppose. I don't know if I'll play it, actually, but hey. Should I stick around should I wait around a little bit longer? I think I should. There's no real point in playing through this bit when there are people who are waiting to see, you know, my reactions. The regulars who come by. So I'm sorry if this seems very slow and boring. We can kind of consider it like a just chatting part right before we get into the good stuff. You know, I was reading today about some streamers who stream in very, what's the opposite of widely spoken? Narrowly spoken? I don't know. They were referred to as minority languages, and it seems like there's actually quite a large community on Twitch dedicated to trying to keep those languages alive and keep people speaking them. And I think that's great, and I wish Twitch would do more to support it. And I also wish I spoke more than one language fluently. But yeah, can't really help these things. What other extras are there? Might as well look at something. We have the event gallery. Savor a heaping helping of cutscene images. Cutscene images. Movie gallery. Feast your eyes on an array of movie clips. What's in the movie gallery? There's the opening, the true opening. Sami appears. We're at a tropical island. Monokuma appears. Monobeasts appear. Monomi's execution. Apparently two that we missed. Or just don't appear. Victim Byakuya Tagami. Victim Mahiru Koizumi. Victim Ibiki Miyoda. Victim Hyoko Saionji. Victim Nekomaru Nidai. Voting results chapters. Each one. Oh, and then you get the executions. Oh, we can actually rewatch this execution. What? I have to spend Monokuma coins on it? What a waste. I mean, I guess it's fine. I'll have plenty left over by the end of the game. Apparently she's not wearing clothes in the last scene. I don't know. Are we going to actually see that? If anyone tunes in now, they'll be a little bit confused about where we are in the game. It's fine. I was looking away the whole time for this one anyway. So I didn't really get a chance to look at it too closely, but I know it's kind of lackluster. Because suddenly an arm appears and Monokuma just injects it into that. Bye bye ouchies. Is it really just a giant arm? It kind of is. Pretty random. I don't know, what does this reflect about Mikon's character exactly? Oh, that she was. Oh, someone said that there was a theory that she was getting a lethal injection and this was just what she was hallucinating. That's an interesting theory. But, yeah. Cool. We rewatched that. I spent 10 Monokuma coins on that. Let's go back. This doesn't seem really worth it. Hey, Flo. Just looking at the extras, it doesn't seem like anything is spoilery here. Sound gallery, do I have to pay for tracks? Well, I mean, you know what I had to do. Oh, Mikon killed Nekomaru? Yeah, I got to the end of the trial very quickly. Oh man, that silhouette is cool, but it makes me sad. By Sands. It's everyone listening to music. It's quite interesting that they think people would boot up Danganronpa 2 just to go into the sound gallery, spend their Monokuma coins on it, and then... What was I doing? Okay, well, let's continue. Spend their Monokuma coins on things and listen to that stuff. But yeah, let's just get into the trial now. Let someone see to witness it.
I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my
This is very loud.
state won't be able to keep up.
Hey Feisty, how are you doing? You brought chocolate. Oh, that's nice. I'm just checking that nothing abnormal is happening with the sound. Because it's pretty loud, it seems.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
Weird.
But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I only save at the end of the stream. How about you? I'm doing pretty well today, thank you. Still got plenty of stressors in my normal life, but that's fine. So it is how it is.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Well, I mean, Nagito hasn't really explained what that means anyway,
Oh, well.
so...
Let's just press on ahead.
Okay, thanks, Jackie.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily? I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer
Yeah?
who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
That is like the most important thing.
Really
but
okay
yeah.
to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
So?
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Yeah, that's a change in attitude.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes.
He said it, he said the stepping stone.
Sincerely retract that remark.
Oh, wow.
Retract?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
I guess he thinks it's just too despairing.
You say
Is an app one of those stressors? It is, in fact. But I was prepared to hand it in on Thursday. And then it got pushed, and I was like, you know, what was my whole week for then?
There is no such thing as murder.
No, he's not willing to just die.
Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such action.
I believe it, Gundam. You would never hurt anyone.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
I still think it might be Kazuichi.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
You want that rabbit curry?
Akane!
Yeah.
You were drooling waterfalls?
It's Rule 34 artists once again. Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I've no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
My tea was getting cold, I had to get it finished quite quickly. It was also a lot sweeter than I thought it would be.
How they killed Nekomaru.
Yeah,
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
that would be a good idea. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? Doesn't matter if I get this wrong, I can just replenish health now. Why did I get that? I should have got that like in the first chapter. Delusion is just the best skill, debatably, right? I don't know. Maybe for me, maybe for my playstyle, because I don't like losing all my health. Also, there's like a children's party going on somewhere in my neighborhood. I don't think the sound will bleed in to the mic, but I've been hearing it like all day. It's so hard to tell if kids are having fun or just in pain. They all scream. He was horribly damaged as if he was being senseless with a blunt object. If he was being... Well, tough to speak today. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So, what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Crushed by the elevator. Dead battery? No. Beaten with a blunt object. Falling. Falling and crushed by the elevator are kind of similar. Aren't they? Crushed by the elevator, I think, is incorrect. I'm gonna try falling.
I see.
Yeah.
That's
I recovered barely
I
anything
think he
for
might
that.
have died from falling.
Died from falling?
People can do that.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected,
My ear has been itchy all day.
then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Okay.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
Did I say that at all?
Don't know yet.
Did I even say someone pushed him?
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
I'm sorry, I'm not a scholar of the dark arts like you.
Where in that building
Or
would you
scholar of the
be
first
able to
sin.
push someone off in
Your
the
dark
first
soul.
place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door
Okay.
on the fourth floor won't open.
I didn't know how Mikamaru died and he's a robot who tanks bazookas. I'd be surprised if someone just said, oh, he fell. Yeah.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
It's truly wrong.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
I don't think it is wrong because I got health back when I said it. Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident. I need to skateboard. Solve that mystery next. No skateboard right now. Goodnight button, Akane's account, Hiko's account, contact elevator, clock's alarm, broken doorknob, strange feeling in the tower. Okay, let's see what people say.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor,
First floor is Grape House. Oh
through
man!
the door on the 4th floor.
It'd
Yeah.
be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
You said it would be impossible.
Then, how about this?
Impossible, you
After
say.
locking Mekamaru inside the elevator,
Locked.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
Ah, but goodnight
Means
button.
the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
But Nekomaru wouldn't move if you pressed the goodnight button. I think that's it. I think it's that simple. I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me. Why? Why is it all up to
The
me?
elevator is on the 1st floor.
There you go.
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
I don't have something that just says
How
impossible.
about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator,
Yeah?
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of
Oh
the drop.
man! The white noise just disappeared.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor?
I'm gonna shoot the
As
goodnight
long
button.
as there's a moving object inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
It might be. Oh, I'm sure Nekomaru said it to everyone, but
Sensor
hey,
should
maybe I'm
only
wrong.
work if something is moving.
I think you told us that really early on. I'm not sure. It might have been before we got to the funhouse.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
This is true.
Could it be?
I also can't clearly remember when it happened, to be fair.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Me when I'm doing work. Well, I should boot up Danganronpa 2 so that I can listen to the soundtrack after I pay for the tracks with my in-game currency. Oh, okay.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they move the elevator in that manner,
So that's how... Yeah, anyway, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
there would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes.
Depends, I guess.
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Okay.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Oh wow, he's truly distraught. Way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Jackie seems to have an idea, but what could that be? Wire. Oil on the floor, tipped over pillar, new looking hammer, chain, broken doorknob. Gonna leave it on wire for now.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Certain arrangement?
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah.
So you're telling us all
Oh, he's finally talking.
the arrangement, right?
Do not interfere, that's not it.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
The hammer is suspicious. I don't think that makes any
Isn't
sense.
it about time we went over the pillar again?
The pillar.
What about
Yeah.
the oil on the floor?
No, that's just his.
The
That's
doorknob
just
on
his
the floor
blood.
seems suspicious.
No, it isn't. I
How
keep
about we
missing.
all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
I like that idea.
Silence test.
Don't be so
I
cold.
love it. I want to keep playing through the section just to hear that over and over. Oh no! What have I awoken? Is that what that said? Sonia going, what have I awoken? Nekomaru is inside the elevator. How can you create a difference in elevation? I guess you can use the
If
pillar.
you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
I'm gonna say tipped over pillar on
So
pillar.
you're telling
I
us
guess.
all
Yeah,
to
true
think about the
development.
arrangement, right?
She's so powerful.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Let me talk. The hammer, huh? Thinking time.
About time we went over the pillar again.
No. When the hell does that pillar come out? Maybe you throw that pillar and then you jump on top of that and... Looks like I made a mistake. I should think it over one more time.
If you
But
arrange
did you
it a
see
certain
that
way,
one of the white noises said thinking
you can
time?
cause the drop within the
Or
elevator.
however he says it.
So you're telling us all
I got an achievement for shooting white noise.
to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
Maybe the wire?
The hammer is suspicious.
Chain.
Isn't
Wire.
it about time we went over the pillar again?
What if I shoot wire at pillar? The oil on the floor is definitely not it.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
What's up, Arbus?
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence test.
There we go. New headset? No.
Be so cold.
This is the same headset.
What if I start to enjoy it?
I've awoken. What was that? Nekomaru, how can I create a difference? I guess using the wire and the pillar, right? If you tie him to the pillar.
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us
Oh no! I lost time.
to think about the arrangement.
Got a new curtain? Can you even tell from there? Yeah, I guess you can
That
see my curtain.
arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
No, it isn't.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What? But if you tie someone with the wire to the pillar, that would be a difference in elevation, wouldn't it? Doesn't really matter. I'm still getting health off of this.
Crap!
If you arrange it a
I'm not actually
certain
thinking
way,
very hard. Broken doorknob,
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
new looking hammer,
So you're telling us all
map button,
to think about the arrangement, right?
the arrangement.
That arrangement is...
Yeah, ultimate beverage dispenser. What does the wire actually say? Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied up with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. Goodnight button. Button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease, and he is forced to enter sleep mode. Oil on the floor is not gonna... No. Wait, did it say the majority of it came from his fatal head wound? No, that doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter that it's the majority, does it? And now I'm cracking open a cold one that is Nekomaru. Tipped over pillar. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even two people can budge it. Chain. A chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Grape Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from the strawberry hole. New looking hammer. An enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower. It was completely clean. Always has been. Yeah. No, this wasn't one of them. What else is there? Broken doorknob. Doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House was missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to that door.
The hammer is suspicious.
I'm not sure.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
I'm just gonna recover some health while you guys do that.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Well, how about I just recover more health? It's fine. Hey, I'm back at full health. Want some help? I'm a bit lost, but let me try one thing before. I've awoken. The friendliness meter is something. Just want to try one more thing. Maybe he isn't cold. Maybe he has a coil around his heart that generates so much heat current that he's warm all the time. Interesting. If Nekomaru, but the goodnight thing would have turned off that function anyway. How can you create a difference in elevation?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Pause the drop. That's fine.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
You could tie...
The hammer is suspicious.
No, the hammer is not suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
I honestly think if you used the pillar and the wire, you could do something. The oil is definitely not important.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
It could be tied to the doorknob as well.
How about we all shut up and listen?
Okay, wait. I'm gonna shoot the doorknob with the wire. How about that? Silence, pest!
What if I start to enjoy it?
I hate Kazuichi. You slipped so far down the tier list from all of this stuff.
So you're telling
you've
us
done.
all to think about the arrangement, right?
I didn't mind you in the beginning. I hung out with you.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
I'm gonna try the maybe because if you tie him to the doorknob, because it came off.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yeah, there we go.
I agree with that.
Because it was also got scratches, so it could have been wrapped around it. It was a perfect round. I lost no health.
Scrape marks on it?
I actually gained health.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Yeah.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yeah.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop.
Yeah.
If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Do you have? I don't know. I guess.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Why did your voice sound so high there?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
Oh wait, because there's no ceiling. I keep forgetting that there's no ceiling.
With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
I kept forgetting that part.
and suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Yeah. When you say pretty fortunate, do you mean because, like, you didn't just get, you know, broken bones and spinal injuries and stuff? You just died rather peacefully?
That's right! He was so...
No, that's not what you said. Unfortunate for the killer, okay.
Like...
No, that's not what we said.
Finish that sentence.
Me! Is that what he wanted to say? I don't know.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moved.
What if the surprise ending was him saying, "Murder me!" The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves, yes. And there was no ceiling. I kept forgetting there was no ceiling. A great asshole. Yeah.
Too easy.
Oh no, rebuttal showdown.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Really?
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
You just unscrew it, or, you know, let his weight break the thing
If
off.
he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
This doesn't seem like it's worthy of an entire debate. Just like kind of, you know, like brainstorming maybe. A broken doorknob, pillar fragments, new looking hammer, tip over pillar. Now I'm gonna go with the broken doorknob.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
Did you guys see that one cut where it just
Doesn't mean
did it
someone
without
had
me
to
doing
push him
anything?
It's possible that he fell on his own.
Oh no!
Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping,
Oh,
there's
boy.
no way he could do that to himself.
Oh, retreat. I took damage for that one.
Damn it!
I forgot how this game works.
Nekomaru, how would they make him fall?
I didn't do that twice.
Tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
This is meant to be an easy one. I just forgot how this game
Someone had
works.
to push him off.
Oh wait, let me try something.
It's possible that he fell on his own.
I love this game. This game makes this so much easier for me.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
Yeah. No? Okay, I guess not. Huh? What the hell are you even saying? I'm not the type of coward to get thrown off by a messed up remark like that. Oh no.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
Yeah, keep going.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
No, I didn't actually. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything? I just have to press Y? Anyway. Yeah, okay, whatever.
What?
I'll get a low mark, but it's fine.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
Yeah, keep
Nekomaru
going.
should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Maybe it's something else.
If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to him. Now's the time if you want to take back. But in that case, you still won't be able to explain that moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End
Why?
of story.
What? I'm out of cuts. Hold on. Thanks to Kazuichi, I think I figured out how the killer dropped Nekomaru. Alright, if I use that evidence, I should be able to break through Kazuichi's remarks. I'm not exactly sure.
Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the time if you want to take back. But in that case,
Sleep mode. Oh wait, did you say only because of the sleep mode
moving
thing?
the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
Oh, I'm out of cuts now. Hold on, thanks to Kazuichi, I think I figured it out. Okay,
Nekomaru fell on his own?
yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode.
Allow me to cut through.
There we go. I don't know why him being awake means he can fall.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke
Yeah,
up while he was
that-
suspended upside down in
That-
midair?
I don't think it makes much sense, but I guess, alright. Maybe they'll explain it. Yeah, what do I think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended? I think he'd keep being suspended.
What are you saying? Like, how would he?
Unless he started just, if he woke up and then just didn't move, it's the same as him being asleep.
He has an alarm inside his body.
I
As long as it
guess.
was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Where's Sayaka?
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
Yeah, what would you do?
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I have heard of sleep. I'm just thinking like, it's not so much that I have a problem with him being asleep, but I don't see how him being awake immediately makes him fall over. Fall down, rather.
Instinctively, your body would start moving.
He was a machine!
Did exactly that.
I think this is a stretch bill, right? If it's what happened, it's what happened.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the door.
I don't think you could rely on that as a killer. I don't think you could be like, ah, yes, he'll start flailing about when he wakes up, and that'll cause his death. I would probably just pass out, honestly. I would just fall asleep for a different reason again.
In actuality,
Also, I guess the blood rushing to your head might do
caused
something
by
as
the
well.
wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
That might kill you on its own if you're not a robot. I don't know how blood flowing to the head works.
But Nekomaru
That feels like it might cause like swelling,
wire came off, right?
and then you could have like a stroke. I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. It just seems, if it was an actual person, they'd be better off being... I don't know. They'd probably be quite screwed in that situation. Regardless, but you know, it's fine. I guess he woke up, flailed around, and then fell.
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Yeah?
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Yeah.
Was that
Good
unexpected for the
diagnosis.
killer too?
Well, that's probably it.
Unexpected, you
If they
say.
knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
So what was their plan? That the wire would just snap? The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power! Whoa! With an fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. You got the sad OST, and then the typo. But Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Yeah. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower.
Meteorologist.
Oh!
I don't know why I can't do the Nekomaru voice right now. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck here. The irony is that it was not that important if you broke off the doorknob. It probably would have saved him, actually. That's really what it was. And that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find. He didn't do that on purpose.
That's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Ah, are you just figuring out how you killed him, Kazuichi?
You finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears
Sad
just
PP.
as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Yeah, I agree.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
He developed a flipping humiliation fetish because that's what Sonya was doing to him. What the hell, man? You do you. I also have to look up urologist now because I don't actually know what it is. A doctor who specializes in the study or treatment of the function and disorders of the urinary system. I see. Hey, Ral. Depression. Oh no. You don't know any other pigs? Fair enough.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh no.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm,
Just like how Nagita gets off on Hope.
while he was still hanging upside down. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
He hit the pillar. Doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was the wire got loose, he collided with the pillar. Cola came out of his eyes.
I see.
I solved the weapon.
When
Yeah.
Nekomaru fell to the
It seems
floor,
so.
he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Yeah, I did do the octagon question, and I actually didn't know how to do the answer, so chat helped me, because I thought it was stupid. Well, I mean, I just didn't get it, to be fair. And then when I actually got the answer, I thought, that's a little unfair.
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
Yes.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally...
She's not technically wrong.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just...
This killer sounds like they really didn't plan it through. I think it's Kazuichi.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Baby Gangster returns.
Stop calling me Baby Gangsta!
You can't even say it right. Gangsta!
Did you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, it seems so.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
Oh, did you really?
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
Oh, that's a new cat jam I've never seen before. That's a cool one.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Sorry, #1 Tai Chi fan. There's no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi.
Appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Yes.
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. It should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. How are we gonna go about it? Okay. I'm gonna say it's the clocks. It's that Coldplay song. Wall clock. Yeah, it's or Fuyuhiko's account, one of those two.
Headed for Grape Tower.
One of those two.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Yeah, I just
The
didn't shoot
alarm
that
inside
one.
Nekomaru's chest
Yeah?
was set for 7:30 a.m.
What's going on?
Nekomaru died because of that.
And I said,
alarm.
hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah.
Those must
I
be
said, hey, what's going
Killer
on?
probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, because that's a radio clock. That's definitely false. Radio clock does not go wrong. I can't actually remember how the Coldplay clock song goes because I think it's like very similar to Viva La Vida, so I can barely remember the difference. The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30 AM. Okay, well, I mean, there's a very clearly wrong statement, which is nice because I don't have to think that hard.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
That's impossible.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Nekomaru died.
How does the clock go? It's like,
right?
no,
His
no,
time
no.
of death from the time the body was discovered.
I think I liked that song, but I
Illusion.
can't remember any of the lyrics or anything.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Oh boy, that's a lot of white noise. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Great little
No, the clock inside his
poem.
chest was a radio clock,
So-
so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
I agree.
The clock inside Grape House?
Yeah.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
What if they were all tampered with?
Oh, that's what I asked you to do.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do.
Listen to me and checked all the clocks.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't hear it in my head right now, especially with music going on as well. The fourth one might not be. I'm not sure, but yeah.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time display.
Wait, what did he say again? That's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
What are you, Gundam?
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
I don't misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food!
Oh, Akane, you do misunderstand plenty. This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Maybe you're reading it as AM instead of PM? Are dummies tasty? Oh yeah, I do remember that. Vaguely, because I tried to shoot so much of the white noise that I actually end up reading some of it. Perhaps we overlooked something, maybe we were misunderstanding something, like AM and PM. Think, if I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Oh boy, which one is it? Oh, okay, it's Logic Dive. So here I am, feeling like I'm a Superman. You know what's weird? I don't know, clearly I don't know the lyrics to that song, but I was about to go into the Friends lyrics. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. Because that's what it sounds like in my head. We finally found out the point where I start getting bad at this game. Are they gonna put something in my way right now? No, okay. Here comes the first question, I think. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Who the killer was? Where the murder happened? Time in the building. I think time in the building's right. Who the killer is? We obviously don't know that. We know where the murder happened. The time in the building is definitely the correct answer. Although I would say we also don't know who the killer is, so we haven't understood that yet. It's quite hard to read chat at the same time as doing this one. But I think I saw the word Sonic Adventure, so I want to say, rolling around at the speed of sound. I got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. I don't know the rest of the words. I'm so bad at remembering lyrics. It's weird because I listen to so much instrumental music that even vocals just become like another instrument. I think that was unfair. Even vocals just become another like instrument in my head, so I don't really pay attention so much to the words as much as the sound itself. I don't know, that has its advantages and disadvantages. I can enjoy a song without thinking its lyrics are very good. It also makes it harder to keep track of like really well-written lyrics. And sometimes I listen to rap with really good lyrics, so it's been unfortunate. Which clock was tampered with? Nekomaru's radio clock? No, the building's clocks, both. Not a chance, it was both. The building's clocks, of course. Now let's go. Okay, managing so far. I will look at chat as soon as this part's over. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. They really just want to be an action game at this point, don't they? Okay, question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Strawberry house, grape house, both houses. I think it was both houses. Yeah. Because, Fuyuhiko checked them all. Yay, okay, let's do chat.
It's all coming together.
Just randomly guess, I've said Kazuichi from the get-go. I've always wanted to play Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure 2. Fair enough, I actually only saw Sonic Adventure 2 and I looked over at that comment. And that's what made me start singing it, so I guess it worked. Need to farm ores in RuneScape. Nice. Can't stick around, I gotta hitch a new ride. Gotta surf over corpses cause Nekomaru died. Yeah, we don't play Sonic, so yeah. All pre-2007 music was about it. For some reason, they were prophetic.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
Sure, according to what? What did you check the time against?
What if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
It's like that Coldplay song.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see.
Or
So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
or that Justin Timberlake album? I think that's what it was called.
So that's what
I actually like that Coldplay song.
There's no way
I can't remember the lyrics to it, but I think I like it.
This is truly fantastic!
I'm glad you're happy again,
Now's
Nagito,
not the
I
time to be
guess.
pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
I don't know. She's right, that's the main problem. In the stream zone. Is this a Twilight Zone reference? I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. It's definitely not been one go, and I doubt it will be. Screaming Satan. Nice. I don't know if I've listened to much black metal. Okay, clock's alarm timer, Nagito's sudden appearance, that doesn't help. Contact elevator, doesn't help. Fuyuhiko's account won't help. Akane's account might help. Yeah. Yeah, Akane's account will help.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Hold on, what? Look at the stream zone comment I made as it appears on your stream. I just got, it looks like it's just a bunch of stars or something. What is it? I can't even tell what that is. It's so small on my screen. I think you accidentally found out what some formatting is.
The time of death.
Yeah.
It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died? No, Akane's account.
Would 7:30 be?
I just want to double check what Akane's account actually says. I think it says that he died at 5:30 essentially. Yeah. A rumbling noise at 5:30 a.m. That's what it probably was. In our time. What was I doing?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that
Yes.
down?
Hey, what's up, Gamma?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
You did.
Or his scream.
Coconut Mold by Nagito
The type to let out a
Tomoeda.
scream?
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
Akane did.
No point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
What's with that pose? Well, how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How much? Now, how would I even figure that out? You've just been coconut mauled.
The time of death.
Something like that.
It's clearly
Send this to all your friends to coconut molding. Oh, okay, that doesn't count. Alright. Fair enough. What? It's the fact that the clock in Nekomaru's chest is correct, right? So you died. You're actually making a very good point. I'm wrong. Thank you. I was wrong there. It's a good thing I can just recover health.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
I'm just gonna keep recovering health whenever I want to, plebs.
Which clearly
For the target, don't worry. I think I'll figure it out.
7:30 in our time.
Are there
Hold
any
on.
clues that can be used to narrow that
I
down?
just want to try getting it because I have to pay attention.
The sound when he fell.
Kanae's account did.
I agree with that.
There we go. Get stick bugged. I guess you can. Lol.
Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
1 or 2. I don't know what you mean. Should I just say a number? I don't know. Someone in chat answer for me. Consent to Sonia. What Kazuichi dreams of.
Rumbling?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so
Yeah.
I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when
Okay.
Nekomaru
Flo says
fell?
2. Now Flo is responsible for whatever happens next.
Well, a huge body fell from
2. Okay, what are you gonna...
and the pillar fell.
Oh, I forgot to... Okay, hold on. I forgot to actually take off the fake one. Because someone exposed me last stream. Distraction Dance. I think I know that one. That's from Breaking the Complex, isn't it? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. It's from it's Escaping the Prison. I can't remember what any of them are called now. But I needed to remove the false song redeem and I just forgot it. Rickroll of this. Henry Stickman, yeah, that's what it was. I'm just trying to remember how to do this. So yeah, someone exposed me last stream for what I truly am, the scammer that I am. I'm also going to change the redeem on the song board to make it a little bit more expensive, I think. It's fair. Because it does disrupt the stream a little bit. But yeah, okay, Distraction Dance. I can't actually remember how the melody goes. How does the thing go? I know the dance is something like that, but I can't remember how the melody goes, which means singing it becomes very difficult. But I know that everyone gets very distracted when that happens. Let's just have the green screen version. There you go. I hope you're happy. Yeah, back to the game. I'm glad I remembered to do that now. Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it.
Obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Yeah.
We heard that noise too.
Yeah.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
I hope that won't get DMCA'd. If it does, I'll just have to mute that part of the stream.
What is it, Sonia?
Sonia, Dark Lady.
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Neither did Nagito.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night
don't-
with hunger pangs.
I don't think that one is in the DMCA library because it appears in a game, and that usually is like something that game developers avoid. I don't know. I don't actually know. But yeah, especially if it's a game that people would stream or show up in videos, which people would. You were awake the whole night and you didn't hear
Nothing
it.
to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
Why are you worried, Kazuichi?
As a reference.
Yeah.
We
It was
might
short
be
as
able to
well.
figure out how much our time was off.
Although I think they only need like 7 seconds to catch you anyway. What was that noise? If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much of our time was
heard
off.
that
It's
sound.
about 2 hours, I think.
Probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, it does come up every now and then if a developer isn't responsible with the licenses that they acquire and stuff. And also companies can still say, oh yeah, no, that's our soundtrack, we can take that away, but then, you know, they get a pretty bad reputation. I just want to clear something off there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Just Dance. I muted the stream when Just Dance was announced for Switch, the new Just Dance. Because who cares? But I did mute my stream for that because I was like, this is just actual top 20 songs.
Huh? You can tell?
Yeah. And also karaoke games, I think, as well. Unless specific ones, I don't know.
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Yeah?
Excellent work, Akane!
Yes. If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer to how much of our time was off is literally right in front of me. Let's see. If he died at 7:30 and our clock said 5:30 when he died. Guys, I think I might need help for this one. It's like the answer isn't right in front of me. I only have 4 answers. What am I going to do? This is such a difficult question. This is gonna take all of my life. Like all of my health points. This is ridiculous. How could the game expect you to know this? I'm actually getting so sick of like Danganronpa's like logic system. It's all just like jumping to conclusions and stuff. There's no way that a sane person would be able to. Oh wait, sorry, I clicked a button. What happened? Which one did I click?
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Okay. You can't tell if that was a bit? Oh no! I guess I should be more clear, I guess. There we go. That wasn't a command, I was just trying to say \S. Oh well. Never mind. It's fine. Joke's over. Even completely irredeemably terrible.
2 hours? That much?
We were
Yes.
starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Someone could just like slowly turn the clocks, tune the clocks to be at the wrong time, like minute by minute or something over the course of the whole time we've been there.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
Seriously? Seriously? Oh wait, the collector's edition. I thought you meant the normal game. But my word, that is quite pricey. It does have a single window. Ah, the window.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Really? How much in dollars? That's it's quite a lot in dollars. In dollars, that would probably be about. I'm just gonna guess here, 110, maybe 105. At least $8. That is also fair. I once googled how many books has Clive Cussler written, and the actual response that Google gave me was at least 12.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Monokuma Tai Chi.
From there, the
I don't know,
killer's plan
maybe?
was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is Monokuma Tai Chi, I'm pretty sure. Massage time? What is massage time? I will do it to you! 124. Oh my word.
That's it. The
Yeah, that
killer
is true.
use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
You guys, I once looked up, not very long ago, the price of Breath of the Wild. Just Breath of the Wild on Switch. And I know for a fact that it's $60 US. Also here, it is extortionately priced as well. We actually get a worse deal than even the Brits do. And, no, well, hold on. It's $60 US, but also £60, depending on which site you visit. Yeah. That's also what happened to, a lot of, yeah, you pay 83 actual dollars, but it should in theory be $60. Yeah, falling 4 stories onto your head can sometimes be fatal. But what I was gonna say is, with the eating too much thing, I remember learning in history once that after a bunch of Jewish people were you know, taken out of the concentration camps, and they got overfed and a lot of them died. So what you're saying is that there's a chance. It's expensive to buy because of Mario. I just want to show you something fun. So I live in South Africa. We have the South African rand. The exchange rate to the South African, actually the exchange rate is a lot better at the moment against the dollar. At the moment it's at, oh wow, okay, $1 to 14 rand and 35 cents. So in theory, Breath of the Wild, taking the oh my word, taking the US dollar price, it should be 861 rand, right? The actual price of Breath of the Wild on Switch in South Africa. Oh, I'm gonna get a bunch of news articles, aren't I? Sure I am. That's inaccurate. It's about 1,400 rand. Which translates to... I need to switch these. I'm losing a lot of dramatic impact by pausing to actually get the right numbers up. I'm gonna put it at 1,300. But 1,400 is $97. It's nearly $100 for a game that came out, and that was today's prices as well. That came out how many years ago? It was in 2017. Crazy. We get ripped off here. Although Breath of the Wild for some reason is like more expensive than most Switch games anyway here. I don't know why. It just is. It's weird. A pathetic wimpy baby. But yeah, there's the PSA done. How much did this game cost on Steam? Steam is a lot better. Switch is fine. This game on Steam, I don't know, I bought it on sale. I bought this and Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 3 together on sale. So it probably cost me, I don't know how much. In rands it was probably about 150 to 200. So it wouldn't have cost that much. This is saving another elf, yeah. Steam, our Steam store is actually pretty reasonable. It's insane. That's a big reason I haven't been playing on my Switch. It's because I can often get the game on Steam for a lot cheaper. And then just use my Switch controller. And I'm not leaving the house anyway.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to the Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
No, you're on the wrong track, Nagito. The way that they used the Monokuma Tai Chi was grabbing Nekomaru and envisioning a circle and then moving Nekomaru into the elevator using the Tai Chi that they learned. Thank you so much for the follow, LT Luma. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, rips us off. I mean, Nintendo doesn't actually control much of the... I don't know how much they control it, because apparently what I heard was that much earlier in the Switch's lifespan, the South African Nintendo store was a lot cheaper than a bunch of other regions, sorry. And so to compensate for that, they actually sent all the prices going up so that people wouldn't just be making accounts in South Africa and then buying games and then having them on their Switches for a lot cheaper. Just looking here. Oh, well, I'm glad you're still enjoying it. And I'm sorry that I'm just going on this long rant about stuff. Discord server when? It's coming. Calm down. Yeah, and I hope you do have a good time as well. Thank you for also saying it for. Let's get back to the game. That was a long time without actually playing the game.
The building. What would that do to us?
You
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to attend on time.
Did you say
That wouldn't
locks?
affect Nekomaru.
Did you say locks? No, you did say locks. Okay, I just read locks.
His radio clock had the exact time.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the Discord server will be here eventually.
The killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Yes,
And
indeed.
when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
Did you? Yeah, he was going to Monokuma Tai Chi.
I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
indeed.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
And you were just sitting there. You were just sitting there, Fuyuhiko.
Now that I think about it, I
You
really
should have been going to Monokuma Tai Chi.
said those words.
No one showed up.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Yeah. Monomu's judging Monokuma's dramatic timing.
Jeez, how outrageous! I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai-Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right?
Yeah.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Yep.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
I don't know.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
I don't even know that saying.
Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
Who else did he mean, Hajime? Yeah, everyone.
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Teachers be like, that's not the correct answer.
Peanut Gallery.
It's definitely the correct answer.
How the killer lured Nekomaru.
Actually, just respect most of your teachers. If they're cool teachers, just respect them. Okay? I didn't speak very clearly there. It might have sounded like I said disrespect, but I said just respect. Yeah, they're also going through a hard time around this whole pandemic, I'm sure. But yeah.
The number of suspects has drastically decreased.
I'm probably speaking to most people who haven't had a teacher in maybe a decade. Knowing my chat. What was that? I wasn't actually paying attention. Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. How the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has dramatically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Incorrect. Yeah, fair enough. Not everyone is. But I mean, I know that at least some of my chat have not been in school for some time.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
How do you know, Nagito? Oh wait,
Talking about that alarm?
yeah?
Alarm?
Can we have a hangman's gambit so you can get a drink without missing anything?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
I wish you could pay Monokuma coins to skip Hangman's Gambit and not the escape room. Actually, wait. Maybe I don't take that stance. Maybe you can skip both.
Just before that
It's fine.
rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
I haven't been paying attention to what these characters have been saying. Okay.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Yeah.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
When the rumble went off, but they could have just set the clock and then walked away.
Remember now.
There's Nagito.
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge.
What, Fuyuhiko?
Both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Are you talking about Nagito?
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Select someone. Wait, hold on. Are we actually solving it? Are we saying it was Nagito? Nagito didn't come out of his room. But I don't think that's right. I gotta pick. Oh boy. I guess Nagito didn't have it.
You're the only one!
Yeah, but I don't think Nagito did it.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
I loathe the expression, respect your elders. BS. I don't care who you are or what your age is, being old doesn't give you a free pass for being misogynistic, racist, homophobic, or a general all-around ass. Even they grew up with it as a terrible excuse. Addicts can get clean, prisoners can be reformed, alcoholics can become sober, people can change, it's just that old people with those views choose not to. I agree wholeheartedly. But I also think that you should, if it has nothing to do with like actual bigotry or mistreatment, respect your elders. In some ways. Not for anything, it's not like a free pass, but like, if... I'm trying to think of a good example. All of mine are limited to like school, because that's what I've been in for most of my life. If a teacher gives you homework, do the homework. Sometimes it can just be for your own good, even if you struggle with it. In fact, learning stuff is just generally uncomfortable. You'll get things wrong, and people these days, I've noticed, especially younger kids, just don't seem to want to even try if something seems difficult sometimes. I know that's like a sweeping statement. It's a very generalized statement, but I saw something this morning that blew my mind, which was that, I don't know how much I should say actually, but basically, I've seen some incredibly disheartening things come out of like the younger generations, and I don't blame them at all. I blame generally social media and TikTok and stuff like that. But hey, yeah. Smash Bros. Melee fan, and their first ever Smash diss track was called Respect Your Elders, and it was amazing. But yeah. I'm glad we're having a lot of conversations this stream. It's a little bit more more viewer engagement than I generally go for. But sure. I think it's definitely not a good idea to just let elders say whatever they want. Especially like even people who have been around for a long time can just get things wrong as well. They can be immature and irrational and stand by points even without really thinking about why they want to stand by those points. Sometimes it takes someone standing up to them to break that I don't know what to call it, veil. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're all a little screwed up. Modern society is in a bad spot. Good things come to those who wait, that definitely I agree. You actually have to do stuff. Yep, you will have a calculator everywhere you go. We all have phones. Mother knows best. I mean, hey, moms go through a lot, in all fairness. Subs always better than dubs. Yeah, I mean, I agree with most of those, I think. Being old is a choice, oh yeah. Burn everyone over the age of 31. Giving yourself a bit of leeway there. It's you, right, Nagito? Let's get back to the game. It's a Danganronpa stream, not a just chatting stream.
Ah, Nagito wasn't there.
Very convenient.
It's just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
I love Gundam just standing there looking at this whole thing unfold.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
Gosh, I hope it isn't Sonia.
You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Yeah. We do have phones.
Say something!
And everyone has phones at this point. Everyone has a calculator. And if you don't have a phone, you might still have a calculator.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank.
I do think it's helpful not to rely on phones for general arithmetic, though. I think it's fine for checking it. But I mean, if you completely rely on your phone to do like basic calculations, you're just not challenging your brain very much. Being an accomplice? Nah. I think you would just choose to do everything. Kind of like the whole tool thing from chapter 2. It's just like, it becomes like almost lethargic in your head if you're not doing some form of thinking or calculations all the time. Yeah, disrespect maths, fair enough. Hey, I want to disrespect maths more than anything in the world. But hey, it's actually quite an impressive concept in general. If I may be frank.
Even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Were you chained up?
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Neither did, excuse me, Sonia. He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
Why?
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House.
Why?
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either.
Oh wait, yeah, fair enough.
Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Yes. Remember that 30% of the time Kira's always right? Yeah.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
At least.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
No, I think it was at least 20% and at best 30%.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
Who's my favorite character? At the moment, it's probably Gundam.
You still don't know.
Do you mean in the whole series or just this game?
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You all had the nice rooms, right? The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to— no, this is the Hangman's Gambit face that points to the killer. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Oh, no. This game is probably Gundam. Is it guest room? Hold on, I want to think. No, it's definitely their rooms, but what is it? What are they called? I just got my drink. You just asked for this game. Oh yeah, well that's very, very true. Parents can make a lot of mistakes, and also people can be parents by mistake and not actually be ready for that. Yeah. Yeah. First letter D. Have you played all the other games? I have not. I've only played the first game. You. Why do I have to read that last comment? Okay, hold on. First letter is D. Okay, well, I appreciate that hint, but let's try not to do too many other hints. In my book. I think there are, if you're in a good family, mothers do know best. You should listen to your mothers if you know, it's the right mother, I guess. That's a weird thing to say. But sometimes it just isn't. Also, that was me drinking water. We're picking the blackened? No, I don't think so. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, well, these are about to collide into each other. Are they? Yeah? Okay, well, hold on. Okay, it is D. What would it be then? I've actually got no idea. Why did I pick that one? Why did I pick that one? This is all going very badly. Hold on, what? I think it's the rooms that they were staying in. Where were they? Yeah, no worries. Ah, damn it, I always get that bit from the Batman animated series stuck in my head from a specific episode. Wait, I want to say it has something to do with the rooms. What's another word for rooms? With D. I've already got the D, so it's fine. I don't want to. The first letter is D. Okay. Okay, wait. What would be common thing that comes after D? DR. I'm seeing R's and E's and U's on the screen. Dragon. Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that. Oh, it's Danganronpa. Oh wow, that fits. It does fit. Maybe it's just Danganronpa. No. What would it be? I think it has to do with where they were sleeping. Because Nagito got the nicest room. Was it called? What's it called? Classy? Yeah. What was the nicest room called again? Was it called Classy Room? Which would eliminate it as the right answer, but yeah. Okay. I am specifically asking Chad what the nicest room was called. Like what it, because there was the standard room, the crummy room. What was the last one called? Was it classy? I think it was called classy room. And if it is, then, you know, that's not my answer. Deluxe. Okay, well then it's deluxe. Thank you. It was a matter of remembering what a word was. But at least I had the right idea. Oh boy, there's so many things happening on screen. Deluxe. Deluxe. Oh, I actually needed that R. Room. No, almost. Ah, I was so close to getting like a perfect sweep as well. Fine. I'm looking for M. Rooms. I needed the S as well. That was a good run. Yeah, I knew what the game wanted me to find, but I just couldn't remember the word for what they were.
The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
That's what it was. Thank you. I wouldn't say that was a bad hint. It's like I know what I want to look for. I just didn't know the exact word. I think it's fair. But hey, you guys can call me out on it. You can call me a dirty scam, cheater, and run away from the stream, I guess.
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise
It's because the deluxe rooms had nice insulation.
Right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
I think when they introduced that, I said, oh, it's like the, dorms from the first game.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Oh, wow. That's rough, buddy. Why would you say that?
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
No.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor.
Are you using your ultimate slimy little weenie talent? No, but I thought Makoto had no peen. I mean, sorry, wrong game. Whoopsie.
Decisive factor?
Yeah? Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. They wouldn't have thought to use the sound if they were staying in the deluxe rooms, I suppose. Is that what that means? So, hold on. Yeah, so I guess that clears Sonia, Chiaki, and Nagito. I don't actually know what he means. Killer Amogus. Killer and murder Nekomaru. No, I'm gonna have to pick, aren't I? Okay. Where was Kazuichi staying? He was in the standard room, I think. Oh, Flo definitely has a favorite character. Don't worry. No, I do have to pick. Oh, man. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Kazuichi. No. Okay, it's not Kazuichi. Oh, well.
Seriously, I'm not the killer. I was sleeping in my room and I bolted out of my room after hearing the alarm.
Yeah. Wait, who was staying in the deluxe room on Strawberry House's side? It was Nagito and then there was someone else. Okay, so who was staying in which rooms? I'll take the L on this one.
What's so suspicious about that?
I don't know, you're just generally suspicious. Are you actually asking or just thinking out loud? I was just thinking out loud there. Sorry about that. Stream cut out for a second, I don't know why. It seems perfectly fine now. Are we all good? Can you hear me again? Okay, wait, hold on. So who was in the... Yeah, okay, we're back. Good, good, good. Who was in the deluxe rooms? Oh man, if it was Gundam, I'm gonna be sad. It wasn't Kazuichi. Oh, we've cleared him now. I have no more remaining suspects, I guess. Oh, don't make me say Gundam. Junko? Oh, interesting. Okay. Wasn't Nekomaru staying in one of the deluxe rooms? Am I wrong? Oh man. It would be nice if I could remember who was staying where. Because we filled up all the rooms on Strawberry House. Akane liked the Chromie room. That doesn't help. Your favorite character is Chiaki? Nice. I'm trying to remember where everyone was staying and sleeping. I was not paying close enough attention for this. Good chat, help please. I can't remember at all where anyone was staying. Oh, not in the game anymore. There we go.
Crap!
The deluxe room should be the clue. I want to say it was Nagito was in one deluxe room. Nekomaru was in the other one. We can't say. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember then. Nagito was in one deluxe room. I think Nekomaru was in the other deluxe room. Kazuichi, where were you saying? I don't think Kazuichi got a good deal. I think he got the Chromie room. So then it's Fuyuhiko and Gundam. I think Gundam got... Plus Hajime. Yeah, okay. Okay. Maybe... Was I happy that Gundam got a deluxe room, perhaps? Because maybe Nekomaru got the standard room. It's possible that Nekomaru got the standard room. I think Fuyuhiko got a Chromie room. Kazuichi's not important. Oh man, is it Gundam? Oh goodness, if it's Gundam, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, please tell me it wasn't Gundam. Oh, please tell me it wasn't Gundam. I'm not sure.
You're the only one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
I like that you link it on Ibiki. I didn't do that on purpose. Man.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
So he knew it was going off. Okay.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
I like his defense. Can we clear him and move on to someone else now?
Why were you able to hear it?
He has really good hearing.
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
What do you mean he couldn't even hear it?
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Oh, come on!
Now that you...
Maybe he just had his door open.
Gundam?
No, please, not Gundam.
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
It's not a crime! It's not a crime to be out of your room!
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Oh, really? You're cruel, Rao.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
He was sitting in the lounge. Oh, man.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
No. I don't like this. I'm gonna delete the game.
Alarm started ringing, right?
I'm going to delete the game if it ends up being Gundam.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Nah, I'm not gonna calm down. I'm gonna delete
Even though
it.
Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
If Gundam is the blackened, I'll uninstall the game. Nah, I will. I stand by it. Including Josh.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
What's that earlier bit? Yeah.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
The end of the chapter in MS Paint.
Yuhiko witnessed Nekomaru.
I like that idea.
He's already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan,
I'm just gonna open Steam. Just give me a moment.
before the alarm in the lounge went off.
Just opening Steam. Don't mind me. Going to my library. Just preparing in advance. You'll never make a Danganronpa streams?
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
What if it is Nagito though? Have we really ruled out the possibility that it's Nagito?
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if
Can it
those
be
two
Leon?
in the lounge
Yeah, let's
check the deluxe room.
maybe it can be Leon.
After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Stop zooming in on him.
They failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to the
I really didn't think Nagito was doing it, but I just want to throw anything out there to save my boy. Tell them why Nagito's wrong. Yes, do it. It was Kazuichi. Let's all just accept that it's Kazuichi. Hey, what are you doing?
This ruckus is louder than the supreme ruler of the Netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
No, I really like the game Paradise Killer because at the end you get to choose who you execute.
That would have been the worst possible outcome.
Yeah, maybe you ran into Mekamaru.
To stay hidden.
I think it's Flo. Hold on, let me get the... the game doesn't want to move into chat at the moment. That's weird.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Yes, let's kill Flo instead. I'm sorry.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Gundam, you needed to live for your hamsters.
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears?
Yes, this is a good answer. Your turn to die. I don't know that one.
Huh? The answer is 10. That's right. I possess.
Whoa! He's the 10-eared man, partner of the 10-eyed man.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here
I like it.
will not exist.
I think this is true.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
No, I like this. I like this argument.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
Why do you look so worried, Gundam? You have a perfectly reasonable explanation.
To the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I don't know.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible.
Yeah, we're all ganging up on Gundam. Guys, can you just chill? Can you all just chill? Gundam's safe.
Still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Gundam, use your hamsters to gain extra votes.
So,
Stuff the ballots.
why don't we just go ahead and
The
start
ballot
voting?
boxes.
It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Oh, maybe Luna. Oh, Luma, sorry.
Hold on a sec.
Where Coldplay were. Yes, they were messing with the clocks. I'm gonna get Chris Martin in here.
You know, Hajime,
Oh yeah, what?
this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Yeah, press the lever to Hajime. Perfect.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
You would never? But it definitely wouldn't be Gundam.
Perhaps
So,
I should say...
You're looking a little bit more likely, Luma. I'm sorry, but those are the facts.
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
I've actually had stomach ulcers. They suck. I don't think you get them from boredom. You do get them from stress, though.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Okay.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you. Didn't it?
I have no choice but to vote. I'll vote for Nagito. Why not? Gundam's arguments. No. He makes a good point. His hamsters could have told him something was happening. Let's have a strength test. Mikan managed, and she was very weak.
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder.
Yeah, you got very angry.
What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Did you discover that Gundam was a traitor? In which case, he's better than all of you.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Oh yeah, let me... Did you know you could do this? Hold on, where's my phone? Everyone just, cover your phone's ears for a second and mute the stream. Oh, actually, it's fine. Roll a d20. Oh, you misheard me. Okay, hold on, phone. Roll a d20. Oh no! I got a natural one! A critical failure! I got 1! I broke my arm trying to do the strength contest. Well, let's just leave the fun for later and finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
You've only been streaming for 13 minutes. I don't know why you guys are so impatient.
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
Yes, exactly.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue
I'm muting.
anymore.
That's fine. I was just about to... I actually thought I was going to say the activation words for the Google Assistant, but I didn't actually, so you kind of muted for nothing.
Gundam!
Yeah, onto Kazuichi's execution, I agree.
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Yes, I agree.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Yeah,
Based on your assumption,
yes.
I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the
Yeah.
1st floor.
No, not as unused one. It's just we haven't seen it yet. It's about to happen.
After returning to Strawberry,
Yeah, exactly.
I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Oh man.
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer
Yeah,
tampered
Kazuichi's
with the
used
greenhouse
execution.
control
Here it
panel,
comes.
which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the grape house side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at grape house.
Yes.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at grape house.
Oh man.
And what's wrong with that?
I have some evidence against that being an important point at
If the
least.
elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Yeah.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing.
Yeah.
Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Man.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
I don't want to, but I can. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Sonia, you wish you had a much more similar relationship, I think. Where's Nagito's sudden appearance? It's not here. Broken doorknob, clock's alarm timer, contact elevator, wall clock, free Hiko's account, live button. I don't know what's gonna come up. Let's see.
That elevator was
Yes?
the only means of travel between the two houses.
That's not true.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Just keep going.
If the killer cannot
Maybe I'll
return
use
to
flashback.
Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
Nagito, are you gonna say something?
Accomplice.
No, no accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
I got it.
Why don't we stop this already?
So I just want to recover health. Contradictions when something is so obviously wrong, there's no contradiction I can't shoot through. I'm going to find out what that is. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll shoot through the contradiction.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses.
I almost
without the elevator.
choked on that water.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Yeah. Well, you... Oh yeah, we get to select Nagito again. Hey Nagito, did you do the kill?
You're the only one!
You're the only one!
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Jeez, you sound very bored.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
You know, Nagito's like, Hajime, you have no talent whatsoever. You've just been solving like all of these trials without a talent. I guess you're just a regular student. Nagito, why are you here? Two different people use passive words. Yeah, exactly. Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Yo, dude, stop being so prejudiced against the reserve course.
Door on the floor of the octagon, which is on the first floor.
Gundam gonna be, yeah, exactly. Hajime said it himself.
After I opened the door and went down,
After I opened the door and went down.
surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Yes.
Plus,
We established this
once you've
before.
cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
That was such a cool line.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Are you just gonna say you don't know what it is?
No way, they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
I'm so sad.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
I do.
There's no way I can
I
stop.
do want to stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
It's a Hulk reference. And rebuttal showdown. How is it gonna be? I don't know. I have no idea what the basis of his argument's gonna be, so I guess. Let's just go
Even
with this
if
one.
the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
Couldn't get that one.
Use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
Why can't I cut these?
Shall I
Why is it so hard to aim for these things?
deities?
Weird. His argument is exhausting. Just listening to him makes me tired. You need to skillfully cut back against his words so he doesn't
Even
outpace
if
me.
the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel
Oh,
through
those are gone already.
provided you use.
Okay, I have a lot of cuts here. Okay, I have a lot of cuts here.
However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the
Okay, this one.
vile
This
deities?
is the hardest rebuttal showdown just because of the angles of these things. Oh yeah, also please refrain from posting links. He was kissing Sonia all chapter. And or me. I need to skillfully cut back against his words. Yeah, you're right about the skillful part.
Doesn't exist. You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Spacious wormhole.
Frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you
No.
to the progeny of vile deities?
Damn it, I'm missing. Ah! It's so hard to actually aim properly on
Even
this thing.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Spacious wormhole.
Frail I say.
I do love this dialogue though, so it's fine.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
There we go. Okay, I just got it. Oh no! I didn't realize it came that close.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
I'm struggling so much with this.
you could travel through multiple
Gundam, you're too strong for me. Can we just let him get away with it now?
Use a spacious wormhole.
People will think I'm throwing, but it's fine.
Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, there we go. Advance! Frail, I say!
The secret passage was at the octagon.
Yes?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
You cur.
If you don't want at least
Whoa!
the key which dwells in the light.
Probably means try providing the evidence that the killer went to the octagon, right? The key which dwells in the light that will break through the
Know the
darkness.
limits of your own reasoning.
I don't know what that is
Say
actually.
the killer went to the octagon.
I don't know.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least
Oh no! I keep accidentally cutting the wrong one. It just shows up so suddenly. Yeah. Probably means try providing evidence. I can't even check my evidence during this little bit
know
here.
the limits of your own reasoning.
Wire.
You say the killer went
Wire,
to the
there we go.
octagon.
Wire.
Bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the mist.
There we go. You got the wire from there.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's
I
body.
see. Gundam too good at swords? Yeah, exactly.
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
Shouldn't Pekka be the hardest rebel showdown? In theory, yeah.
The only place I can think of is the octagon.
Yeah.
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff.
Don't
like
drown in the
wires,
maelstrom of
hammers,
confusion.
too.
I just kept accidentally cutting it. Like I didn't even get a chance to read what he was saying.
Killer went to the octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long.
Are you talking about the closing argument?
There's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act, so I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what do you...
Hey, I wanted to do the closing argument
First
part.
of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure.
He's doing the entire closing argument himself.
Probably broken by that point.
It's not even letting me. It's on auto, basically.
Maru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to.
Ah,
Just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know
Yeah, I
the
wanna
two
make a manga.
towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower.
Okay.
Surprise! Gundam was
Yeah, this is what people see when we do the manga.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably
There were a lot of uncertainties.
they can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened and come up with a different plan.
I guess that is true since Nekomaru would... I don't know. Yeah.
And
They might have just been wrong, and
risky
then no one would have
plan,
seen
they
anything.
wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Okay.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru.
Why am I not getting gameplay? I
There's
did so badly in this trial anyway.
the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button,
I'm gonna get like a
he
D.
rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
Oh no.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me!
Man, he's angry.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
He's confessing as well.
Why
Man.
are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
Okay.
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
I mean, that's just a fair statement towards Akane.
Here's
Yeah, we've never seen him so angry.
finish just yet.
Yeah, it has.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Oh wait, we also haven't done the panic talk action thing.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
On beat!
Still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
Indeed, Akane battled him many times.
Even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
In an elevator.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion.
It is a mere illusion.
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitation.
What's gonna happen to Gundam's hamsters?
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone
Sakura.
admit their
Yeah.
defeat. First, you must crush them with your own
Yes.
overwhelming power.
I didn't get to see that.
As for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those
It's a
yet.
robot. Sakura did both. Oh yeah. Guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Oh boy, we're doing the panic talk action. It's probably I don't know if this is my least favorite because they introduced improved Hangman's Gambit.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you!
Oh come on, man.
Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
I'm just doing fever time now. It's fine. This does make this a lot easier.
David prophesied! I won't let you!
And I also do have quite a bit of concentration anyway, so it's fine.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesied!
I don't like the timing of this one anyway. No, negative time.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
There we go.
Maru's back. Do you really think I
B,
can get behind him so
V,
easily?
or Dark Davis.
This is the end!
Oh no, his hamsters did it! No!
Show me the cadaver.
Even if you didn't get behind him,
No, he made the hamsters do it!
back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Do you see how confusing those buttons were laid out though? I had to think so long for that.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Oh no!
For a normal hamster. But it would have been possible for Gundams.
The on meat bone.
In fact, we saw that with our very
On bone meat.
right?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox and D.
Choo choo. Click.
How do people get that wrong? It's easy. Well, first of all, the buttons don't line up at all. The buttons don't line up with the directions on the screen. And second of all, the meat on the bone thing. A lot of people haven't heard the expression meat on the bone.
Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open!
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Yeah.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to
Unfortunately, yes.
secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
I hope we're looking after his hamsters after his execution. That's all I can hope for at this point. That's all I can hope for.
Yeah.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
I'm just as devastated.
Obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance.
Oh boy.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation.
What does that mean? Oh no.
Cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
You sound like Nagito now.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Are we doing the manga? Yeah, we are. Okay. What do you mean win-win? This is terrible. I hate everything about this. It's so sad. What is this frame? Okay, hold on. There's the clock. Oh wait, it's adjusting all the clocks. And then breaking the thing. And then, who set the launch clock's alarm? I don't know. Hamster and murder. Oh boy. Let's check what's over here. Okay, wait, hold on. So, Nekomaru gets up. He was in the lounge since early morning. I mean, Fuyuhiko was. I don't have anything for that. Fuyuhiko saw him. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? It would be on the clock. We don't have a clock one. And there's the hamsters and murder one, I guess. Oh man. Went into Strawberry Hall. He sent his 4-dog Davis to him to press the button. Nekomaru's weaknesses. Back thing. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Set the timer. The loop on the doorknob. There we go. It was the Grey Man. Case closed, yes. This part is sad. I'm very sad. The killers destroyed what after leaving the tower. So into Grape House. What did they do? What was the fake weapon left at the tower? It was the hammer. Which I don't have. Oh no, Fuyuhiko's still sitting there, and then the alarm's ringing. And I still don't have anything to do. He wakes up, Why did Nekomaru fall? He woke up. Nekomaru wakes up. Is this the... No, this isn't the right frame though. It's fine. Keep going. You heard the rumbling noise? Well, Hajime did. There we go. And is that the end? Okay, then I missed one. This is truly despair. I don't have the hammer. Okay, so I need to show them destroying the thing. Yeah. Cool. Shock 2. Okay. I have more answers this time. Pressing the goodnight button. There we go. So they got here. It's all that. Don't have the hammer yet. Wait, hold on. So, alarm set for 5:30 a.m. You gathered at the lounge. That's not what I needed. What time did Fuyuhiko see him? Oh wait, hold on. Messing with the base of the contact elevator. Quite a few things. Oh wait, hold on. What does this time say? 5 a.m. right now. There we go. Okay. We can keep going. Junko, get out. Yeah. Alarm set for 5:30 a.m. It would be this one. Yeah. It's not actually a who set this. It's more like what did they do. Okay, so still don't have Fuyuhiko's picture. It's fine. But we can drop the hammer down there. Over here. Over this way. And I think got time for one of them. Lol. This is the fake weapon. Don't have the picture of them gathering at the lounge. This is where it breaks. Lost stock. Okay, cool. This is everyone gathering at the lounge. And Fuyuhiko was there the whole time. This music is so upbeat. Makes me sad.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay, here we go.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before...
I have no idea what time it is, by the way. It was quite late. We've been streaming for a while. Lol.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours.
Yeah.
Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge.
For you, it's morning. That's nice. It's about to be 7 p.m. for me. Yeah, Supernova, Silver Fox, and D was the real culprit. But I don't want to implicate the hamster.
And set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
That's even sadder, actually.
After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final death room.
Yeah.
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
This is a nice little pose, I suppose.
On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over
Yeah.
to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
They have a YouTube account which they use to leave badly spelled abusive comments.
There,
Fuyuhiko's like, why is he
was at
up?
the lounge by coincidence. Witness Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m.
The law that nobody liked, yeah.
By that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Because of his...
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was
Because of his
unable
internal
to go to
clock.
Grape Tower. So he
I'm kind of sad. I've like zoned out because I'm just like distraught that Gundam is gonna die. I have don't worry, I have my Steam library open. I can just delete it as soon as we see it happen. So, yeah. I guess this is the final Danganronpa 2 stream.
For Dark Davis of Destruction!
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
Oh no. Cathod.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
Someone really called the building the ultimate weapon. It takes a lot of effort to do this whole thing. I think a gun is slightly more effective in general,
chest to
killing someone.
So he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
Last DG2 stream? Yeah. That's why it's so long.
After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower.
Yeah.
And to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill.
I mean, you didn't have to kill the robot, did you? If you just got a gun, you could have killed anyone else.
Octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower.
Left it without realizing. That just means Nagito has it now. I mean, it was a bazooka that did nothing, but you don't have to kill the robot. And frankly, the hammer could have done it as well. Could have just used the hammer.
When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending.
We thought it was reasonable at first. Oh yeah, no, Nagito definitely still has the gun. Because he kept everything that he took from the room, didn't he? Pretty sure Nagito is just walking around with the gun now.
And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful.
Hey. Clonk.
And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door.
Was that the false link again?
This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room.
Just gotta be careful. It's nothing that I do or Flo does, it's just built so that people can't post links. And Flo can see the message, and it says that there was a dot, so. Six now? Where did you get a sixth one?
So they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened.
It's always something unexpected that happens, isn't it?
Was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
Man.
The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced.
I suppose he could have just picked it up and put it back in, so fair enough.
When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
Yeah.
He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully.
Couldn't help. Sure. Sure, you can't just stay still when something happens.
The loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob.
Go back to sleep, maybe. This Fuyuhiko happened to be sleeping. Yeah, it is rough. Well, I mean, if the connection between the fourth case is that the traitor was the one who did it, then Gundam's the traitor, which means he probably didn't have to deal with the final dead room as much at all.
But because there was a heavier load than expected, the door...
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Technically, Monokuma said that he doesn't know who the traitor is.
From the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor.
The doorknob fell as well? I mean, that was just not so much bad luck as poorly thought out. Nekomaru is very heavy after all.
Pillar, which decapitated him on impact and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the...
No, don't say the pattern at all. I literally don't. I didn't ask for it.
However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Yeah.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka.
That pose is so Gundam anyway.
No one else but you.
This breaks my heart, man.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already.
The ultimate breeder.
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth.
Man, that really just hits it on the head, doesn't it?
I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe—
Nekomaru is so much taller. Oh, they put the portraits at people's heights.
You don't wish to forgive me, do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure
interesting
for
point.
Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Okay. This is sad. How badly did I do? If it only counts my health at the end of segments, then I actually did a lot better than things. I think it only counted my health at the end of segments. Lol. I did horribly in some of those, but I used the what's it called? Delusion to what detail? Oh, I can check each of them. Missteps. Oh. I got a C for this one. Time left 27 points. Oh, you can actually see the breakdowns of everything. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, quit.
This result isn't all that
Really?
exciting.
Oh, so it does just count your health at the end of the segment, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Doesn't really matter.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Yes, let's do that.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever!
What happened?
I bit my tongue at the most important part!
I bit my tongue at the most important part.
That's funny. I don't like this. Yeah. Watch the character just false, but no.
Ah, it'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again! Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then,
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with.
Hold on. It's true that the class trial is finished, but it doesn't mean this incident is over. We can't finish it until we hear it from Gundam.
jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is that what I would is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This
If
too
he was
must
just
be
trying-
the will of causality.
I want to let him finish this line.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine, then. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death.
Let me tell you,
Serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You'd never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great!
Oh yeah, no, kind of, not really.
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me.
Chapter 1. Oh yeah, we don't know why. I still don't know quite what you mean. Oh no, wait, yeah, I know what you mean. Because the killer was the one, the intended killer was the one who would have died.
I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh?
Wow, what a line.
Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might.
Wow.
I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back.
That would have been crazy if we had made Nekomaru the suspect.
Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see if the game explains it.
Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. It is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself!
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog-eat-dog?
Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
And that is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being! Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but blasphemy toward life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle.
Okay. So it's up for debate, I guess.
Regardless, as I've always said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
Even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief. That's why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
No, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you?
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible.
Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it! I've prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
please wait!
This is just too much.
Have you?
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam. Miss Sonia, please, I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia, an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself.
Gundam. Is it fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
No, I mean, it's fine to start for reals.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
No, not the hamsters.
There is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end. Pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Wow. Cruel. Luma is truly heartless and cruel. I'm really sad now. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to see him die. Especially in a way that, you know, makes him sad. Gundam Tanaka Stampede, Ultimate Breeder. Is this gonna be that bit from the... No, his hamsters, please. Not his hamsters. Are they gonna be safe? Please? Is this gonna be the scene from the cutscene? Oh, maybe he is a warlock. Jeez. Magic is real. This is quite impressive. Does it just take him too long? No? Okay. Oh man. Is this all the animals who looked after him? I mean, that he looked after? No, he doesn't want heaven, he wants hell, doesn't he? Okay, I thought that was gonna be like him being angry or something. That was actually kind of beautiful. Yeah, Gundam Circle glows. That was actually kind of beautiful in a way. No! Just 1 second. Sorry, I heard something outside my door. It's fine. Nah, I don't think that's what happened at all. I don't think that Monokuma was just telling him magic's fake. I think it was deeper than that. I just think he faced it like a champ, with his beliefs intact. And I think that is actually just like a great ending for the character as well. We're gonna actually talk about like his reasons and stuff. I think that whole scene just shows that he was kind-hearted to the end and willing to sacrifice himself. So I think he did all of that because, you know, he said if people are willing to, if everyone here rather is willing to just wait until they starve to death, that's dumb. I guess I'll throw my life away to make sure that they get food and don't have to do something so stupid. Man, I'm sad. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? And what's the right thing to do? Oh, okay. I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it. Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of crap, every last one of you. But the biggest... the biggest trash bag is me.
Worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. So I'm trying to think of the relation to the... the fourth chapter from the last game. Maybe the person was sacrificing themselves to end the conflict. Maybe that's the similarity. Just not yet. Not yet. Oh, wait, just your reasoning for why you think he did the killing. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You can say that, so long as it doesn't spoil anything that's to come. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
I don't think that's too far from... I don't think he was actually thinking about trying to... Maybe he was thinking about getting away with it. I don't know. It's weird. I'll have to think about it some more.
So how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island.
Interesting. I think that's possible. But I don't know if... I'm trying to decide if he ever intended on getting away with it. I don't know, I'll have to think about it a bit.
However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Oh, hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this?
Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Oh, hold on a sec. That mood shift is too damn fast.
Not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Huh.
Yeah, she's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Until 2 students remain, does it even say that? I mean, that didn't happen in the last game.
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're all full, let's sleep as much as we want.
And the drop comes in anyway.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again.
Yeah, you're right. We're going quite a bit into overtime. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. She's strong mentally? I don't think so. But at that point, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. I think she was just able to rationalize it out in some way. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. It's Nagito, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. I have a gun! Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
it's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. And the countdown?
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Naito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see, so you can tell.
Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is?
You know me well.
Well,
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet.
I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah, what about it? There's
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Among us, sorry. Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope Speak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
this file even contains information about the traitor. Was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
Ooh, I wonder.
Hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I knew who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil future foundation accused putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well, I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. Yeah, no. You really thought Monokuma would fall for that. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist.
Ooh, you're right. You're a true believer of hope, after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, you must be extremely unlucky.
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
When you say that coming across this much despair is a rare opportunity, I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope.
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
Just get this to go off of. And the timer ticking down. How much is left? 5 days, 11 hours, and 13 minutes. So this will probably happen with the next chapter. That looks like the end, right? Yes. The Ultimate Robot's Dream of Clockwork. That was a sad ending. I mean, I really liked that chapter in general, I think. It felt like it was a very meaningful chapter in the end. A lot happened. We're gonna need time to process that. But thank you all for sticking around. What did we get? You've obtained help.
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yeah, I would like to save. Anyway, that's where we're gonna end it though. No, I don't want to get any spoilers. We're going back to the main menu.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, they actually have like things that relate to their characters like in a more meaningful way. Yeah, it does do them both justice, I think. and the mystery is also quite interesting. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you to everyone who stuck around. Should we do a raid? Should we do a quick raid? I don't know. Are you guys up for a raid? Maybe I won't delete the game. I did actually open Steam though. Thank you again to Luma for the follow, by the way. That happened earlier in the stream. Yeah. If you guys have any raid suggestions, I'll hear them out. But otherwise, I think we're just gonna head off. I have food to eat, I believe.
Okay.
Starting the game? Fantastro. Maybe mute. We can switch. We can switch to this, I suppose. And then I can.
Hey,
Let's see. Oh.
nature was trapped.
Let me refresh. Apparently my internet's not drawing stuff. So what a good username. It is a good username.
Scraps and looked at us with a lonely expression on her face. Ugh, and I even prepared one more present too, but now I don't want to give it to you, bad kids.
I'm a little bit skeptical to go to anyone's page and only see that the one panel they have is for donations. That's always like a little bit of a flag for me. I do like this title though.
We come all this way to a tropical island, so
That's not like necessarily a reason to not raid them, but you know, it's just it sends the wrong message to me at least.
A miniature shrine? How wonderful. Excuse me, Miss Sonia. My loins are still full of poison.
Oh no, not this again. Yeah, they do need help. Fair enough. Maybe they'll be entertaining. So let's yeah, sure, let's give them a raid. I forget how to do this.
If we're talking about fun parties on a tropical island, maybe it should be a barbecue.
Oh, fair enough.
A campfire.
Let's save that for the off-stream chat because I want to know what you mean. But yeah, let's try raiding Fantastro, I suppose.
I see.
Since everyone has
Cool.
ideas, but if we're
Oh, the channel is intended for mature audiences. I mean, this game has some mature stuff happening in it. But yeah, thank you again to everyone. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
That's right, I have swimsuits for everyone. Well, school swimsuits, actually. I hope that's okay. Are you telling us to go swimming in a situation like this? It's not like I'm ordering you guys to swim or anything. It's just, if you want to go swimming, you can. There's no way I'm going swimming. There's no way anyone would be so thoughtless as to go swimming in a situation like this. Bro, I don't know what's going on.
That's right.
Josh Forward Raid is raiding with a party of the Yo Pod. Hey. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hey.